Welcome back everybody. It is a hot one in the shed. I had the door open a little bit to get a breeze. There's a slight breeze. I have the window open here. The other window over there is open. But just before I went to start this, I smelled a skunk. And I'm not having a skunk walk in here in the middle of my recording and spraying me, which would be great for you guys, bad for me. And I've had many a skunk incidents in my day with my dogs. Whew. And there's one thing that you might see me gag, because there's one smell in this world that makes me gag. It is skunk. I don't know what it is. I think I hear him. I think he's on the side here. I hope he's not under the shed, because anyway, so cheers. Let's see. I got the square one in there tonight. Cheers to us. My vacation, sort of vacation. I'm off till Tuesday at least, so it's a mini vacation. And I'm having monkey shoulder. I got the bottle up there, which is a scotch that I actually like. I'm not typically a scotch guy, but of course it's in this right here, which I got from my boss at work. And I've had this in here all last fall and winter. And it's been in the shed. And I gotta tell you, scotch tastes just fine. No, you would never know. I'll leave it at that. And I'm surprised because the top on there isn't exactly sealed like the bottle itself, but it did the job. So anyway, I don't have too much to talk about tonight. We postponed movie night, me and my daughter, till Sunday because I'm off Monday as well. So, not sure what we'll watch, but yeah. So, glad work's over with. Whew. Speaking of skunks, I remember we moved in here, and I got a lesson in skunks, and they can climb fences, chain link fences, because I got a chain link fence right here. I took my dog out. I have an English bulldog, Pete, awesome dog, and I took him out one night, and I saw this just this shape, furry shape. You couldn't tell. This was probably in the fall sometime, and I could smell skunk. I'm like, oh crap. And my dog went right over to it, and the skunk sprayed him right in the mouth, like aimed, just boom. I'm like, oh man, that was rough, because we could smell it for weeks. Poor dog. The other one was back when I was a kid. We had a dog, a husky, Snowball, great dog. And my father called me one morning and said, "Mike, could you do me a favor?" And I said, "What's that?" He said, "Well, Snowball had a bit of a incident in her pen. There was a skunk incident." So I went down there, and the skunk was all torn open and everything, and my dog smelled like skunk. It was gross. Of course, my husky, she killed a few skunks in her day. I got to give her credit, but it was always a mess. But yep, that was my skunk tales. Hopefully, I don't get sprayed, because that would be horrible. In any case, so tomorrow's gonna be an easy day. Just gonna chill, go in the pool most of the day. Have fun with my daughter. That'll be a fun time. But yeah, not too much going on. I just figured I'd do a little video, chill, drink some whiskey, talk to you guys. Nothing too deep. Although I will say, as I mentioned last night, I got all that stuff done for podcasting, and then today, one of my podcasters got in touch with me because they were having a problem with uploading something. Actually, two of them did. One couldn't get something to post to YouTube, which didn't pan out. The other one, something to do with Spotify. And nothing against them. I know things, so they come to me, and that's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. But for me personally, it's like that's the last thing I wanted to do today or deal with today after yesterday rushing to get all that stuff out. I mean, they don't know that. I don't have a. If they watch this, I don't have a problem with either one of them. I was happy to help them as best I could. I just was mentally not there to care all that much, and that kind of sucks. Because like I said, uh, podcasting is wearing on me, and it sucks because I love it and I kind of hate it. I love the recording part. Like that's the best part. Like I sit there. Albert and I, we live stream the show. I love live streaming. It's great. I love doing the show. Boom, from start to finish, live. Whatever happens, happens. You just kind of roll with it. And we used to do that. Like I said, I think in my first video, my introduction, we used to live stream on YouTube the Cantina Cast. We did that for a long, long time, or about a year, and that was great. And we did it just to prove that we could do it like a radio show. Like, hey, we can do it one shot, not stopping, taking a break, do this, do that. We wanted to prove that, hey, we can do it right through. And it's amazing what you can do that. It's funny because even like Albert never did that, and even Joe, when we do the EGM roundtable on Friday nights, like he comes out, we all do it. Now Joe takes a bit of a pause. I'm sure if he's watching this, he's laughing. He takes a pause to gather his thoughts. Like he's more of a good thinker. Like he thinks his things through, whereas I don't. I kind of just go with it, which is interesting. He's very thought out. I'm fly by the seat of my pants because at one point I was the host of the Cantina Cast and I had to keep the pace. So that's just how I'm used to doing that. Hopefully with these videos I learned to slow down a little bit, be more thoughtful and all that stuff. Kind of like Joe. I mean, that's kind of what this is geared for. It's not geared for like chatting 100 miles an hour, which I'm doing currently, and which I did yesterday's video and the previous one. So I got to try to slow it down a bit, and I'm going to do that right now with a sip. Good stuff. So yeah, I love doing the live shows, and I love recording. I love having the conversations with the guys and gals. It's good stuff. I love doing that. It's the editing, it's the posting, it's the doing the show notes, all that stuff. And not that I do a lot of show notes for like the Cantina Cast and Roundtable or anything like that. It's more like putting show descriptions and all that stuff and making sure it uploads to this destination, that destination, all those little things that you worry about. It wears on you, all that stuff. Because then I've had it before where I've put keywords in certain things like tags for like YouTube and stuff like that, and or even Patreon, and I misspelled things, or some things were capital, some things were lowercase. The words, I misspelled things because I'm tired, and when I usually post it, it's because I've edited and then I go right to posting it so I can get it all done, and sometimes you rush it because you want to get some sleep or something like that, and then you make that stupid error. And I remember, I would say a month and a half ago or something, I did that, and someone pointed it out and said, well, what the hell is this? And I was just like, yeah, it is what it is, man. I can't, I goofed up. I'm human. So, I mean, it didn't bother me. It's just like, I'm getting to that. I'm just tired and stuff. So, what I have been thinking, I haven't even discussed it with anyone. I don't even know if anyone will see this, but hopefully by the time they see this, they'll realize what I kind of been thinking of late is taking a sabbatical from podcasting in general. I don't know how long that would be. Could be a month, could be 6 months, it could even be a year. But I need to recharge the juice, recharge the batteries, and kind of reset and refocus in order to get like EGM moving forward, because I do feel like we're spinning our wheels a bit. And the Cantina Cast is fine. The Cantina Cast, not an issue. That it does its thing. It's more me really in leading everybody at EGM, and I felt, and we've had some success, like all things, and then some setbacks and blunders and everything else, and I feel like I failed as a leader at some point along the way, because I really don't want to disappoint them. And now normally I don't really care what people think of me, or even how I lead or how I make a decision or whatever. I usually just live with it and go with it and learn from it. If I made a mistake, I I'm self-aware enough to know when I make a mistake and try to better it. Sometimes I can't find my way though, because I can't figure out, should I go this way or that way sometimes with this. Because a lot of it's new, especially the network stuff. But yeah, I feel like I put a little bit of pressure on myself because I don't want to let them down, the people at the network. And I feel like they deserve a better leader, and I think I need to recharge and refocus, and maybe I could be that leader. Anyway, I guess that's my deep thought for the night. Just me rambling about the network. That's it. That is good. I'm going to have more. I can tell you that. And I'm not a Scotch guy. I don't really like typically. I'm a bourbon kind of guy. That's my jam. But well, whiskey, if you will. But Scotch, not so much. I don't know what it is. It may be I don't know. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Monkey Shoulder's pretty good. I like Monkey Shoulder. But there's more Scotch I gotta try. I know my buddy Joe. He's got a few of them that he keeps recommending, and I can't remember off the top of my head. So Joe, if you're watching this, I apologize. A little bit more here in the Stormtrooper helmet, which is pretty cool. This is it's interesting, and here's the top there. So, not exactly. Although you can see. Let me see if I can focus. See, you can see a little bit like it fermented because it's a little darker there. So maybe it does work. I don't know. Smells like whiskey. Whoa. So yeah, that's been sitting around for a while in here. It's like shed aged. That's what I call that. That's shed aged. And my buddy Joe, who does the whiskey club at EGM, we have a whiskey club. You guys should check out. We meet up once a month and talk about whiskey or whatever. But he bought a barrel. You can buy these aged barrels or whatever, charred barrels. Throw whatever you want and make your own mash or mix or whatever you want to call it. I might do that in here and make the shed blend or whatever the hell I'm gonna call it. I might have to do that. I think I'm gonna do that after I get out of here. Man, it is getting hot in here. Whew. That light, I had to turn it a little bit because remember yesterday it was like right in my face and I couldn't. Whew. But anyway, I definitely gotta. Tomorrow, this is on the list. So tomorrow's video, you might see it, you might not. But I'm gonna put the shelves up. I'm gonna make the shelves. I'm gonna put some of those up with my daughter. I'll get her input on that. She'll be very excited to help out Dad. And then the light, I'm thinking, because it's got some magnets on there, I might put like a magnetic bar over there and use it that way. I'm not sure yet. So there's going to be some experimenting with the light. I mean, I could leave these on. I don't know. Let me know now. Let's see. Because it annoyed me when I did was it the first? Yes, the first video where I had this on. Or maybe it was my test video. I can't remember. I think it was the test video. But we're going to put this on. We'll do this now. And then, so, see, this sets the mood. But when I go and look back at it, it blinks a little. And I can see it a little bit in the screen right here. So if I'm looking, yeah, you can see that. I don't know. Is that going to annoy you guys? And this is technically purple. That's more purple. That's like this is all like blue. I don't know what that's kind of whatever. Red, orange. I mean, this will be good for Halloween. But, I mean, I initially had this set up so I could do these types of things and set the mood and everything. But, I don't know. I don't think I want to... Anyway, I got the new fancy light. Whoa. You can't see me now. There we go. Whew. Sorry. How'd the camera do with that transition? One hell of a production I got going here. So I'm going to get that. I might have to get another, maybe 2 more lights. And I could probably put one on that post, one up there, and maybe one behind here for fill. I'm not sure. I got a few options. I'm going to play around with the lighting. You guys let me know. Mike, no, that's crappy. Don't do that. Do something else. Let me know. But the shelves, I want to put a long one here, which I think I'm going to do this. So something like that, or something bigger. Just some, I don't know, then I get the door, and the door, when you shut the door, things are gonna fall. What the hell is that? What the flip is that? Some fuzzy thing. Anyway, I do want to show this. This is pretty cool. So far, this is, I don't know if you can see the smoke coming off. Maybe you can. But this, I can't remember the name of it. But maybe you can see, there you go. There's a little flame. This runs on some kind of heat source onto here. See that little white thing? And then you put these blue things here. It emits this smell that keeps mostly mosquitoes away, but other bugs. So that's in here. I got a few more coming so I can put it around the pool. I think it'll be good. So far it's good. I'll have to get the name of that and remember it for tomorrow night or another video and let you guys know. And the moth is back. You would think he would have died by now, but no, he's back. But anyway. So yeah, the shelves, that's on the list. I may move this. I may move this chair that way and put shelving that way, so I'll be sitting this way and that'll be there. I might do that. I don't know. I kind of like the corner because it gives you a little bit of depth and a little bit of, I don't know. I really don't know. There's a lot of possibilities here. I got to get a flag up here, which I didn't get for the 4th of July. I should have had an American flag over here. Of course, I got my tobaccos there. I got my goofy hat there. So there'll be some changes. Just make you guys something to look at behind me there. But I guess that's going to do it for tonight. Nothing fancy. A little bit of podcast knowledge or confession, if you will. That might even become a series. I might start that, podcast confessions. But tomorrow morning I am going to get up early. This is the plan. Now I don't know if it'll happen, but I want to get up early around, I get up at 4:30 lately. I'm hoping 4:15. Make the coffee, come out here and do a coffee chat with you guys. Because I don't know if I'll be able to do a video tomorrow night if it's hot. Because it is hot in the shed and it's supposed to be humid tomorrow night. So I don't know if that's going to work. Plus I'm not sure if I want to open the door and let the skunk in while I'm doing this. I don't know. We'll see. But you might get 2 videos tomorrow. And you might get 2 videos on the 4th of July. We shall see. But I will be doing some coffee chat stuff. I've been looking forward to that. I don't know what I'll be saying. You might just see me sipping coffee at 4:30 in the morning, and that'll be it. It might be like some ASMR therapy session or something. I don't know, for the both of us. Because as they say, a wise man once said, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Which is true. Very true. Anyway, cheers to you guys. I will see you on the next video. Hopefully you have a good night and a good day. And I'll catch you later.